There's no place I'd rather be.
I know, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And tonight, Manchester United have to face Everton at Old Trafford. So let's get into it. So the team I've gone for is kind of the same team. Well, we've got players back, so I've kind of gone for like this normal type of team that we're going to get anyway. It probably will be this team, this tonight anyway. I can't get a ball. Right, yeah. So we do have we have to talk about the last weekend's game. Well, at the game at the weekend, which was against West Brom, and yeah. Well, it was a 0-0 draw, but we was poor. Literally dominated the game, possession-wise, dominated the game. Couple shots, you know, we've had a couple shots. I know we had Mkhitaryan had a great one to score. We had literally loads of shots. Rashford hit the crossbar from a free kick, I believe. Well, no, I think he hit the crossbar, something like that. Oh yes, Ibrahimovic. Go on, Ibra. Oh, unlucky. Yeah. So there's not much to talk about really. We were just so poor up front. You know, we had Rashford, Lingard, Martial, and you know Mkhitaryan up front, and for some reason he bought off Jose Mourinho bought off Mkhitaryan for Rooney. I know we had a game on Tuesday, but I don't think he should have brought him off. I think he should have brought Fellaini off personally, but that's my doing. Arse goal, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, we were so poor. Martial was so poor that game. Lingard, bless his heart, tried everything. Literally kept demanding for the ball. You know, Carrick tried to do stuff with the ball, but it's literally, you know, classic Louis van Gaal, Man United, basically side to side. What the hell's happening there? But yeah, basically side to side, and it's like we was like all over the place. You can tell from that game that we rely on Ibrahimovic to get the goals, and alright, you know, Rashford himself, he did have a couple chances. Yeah, oh, that's a red, surely. Ross Barkley, that's a red, ref. Oh, yeah. We just could not score. You know, West Brom. I think I have to agree with Jose Mourinho. They only like acrossed the line like twice. They literally just sat there and parked the bus. Which is kind of the tactic now against teams when you face Man United at Old Trafford. If they don't you know, come to attack, they're just gonna sit there and, you know, just hope for the point and wait for a counter attack or something like that. And that really bothers me. But it's gonna be interesting tonight, obviously, because we got to face Everton, who are pretty much an attacking side. But yeah, it's what the what? What just happened? What? Pogba, what was that? Okay, we're losing 1-0. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for Man United tonight against Everton, but it really annoyed me this weekend, especially with other teams winning. And alright, the only good thing from this weekend, Arsenal drew with Man City, but so they both dropped points. But Liverpool beat Everton, so I think they're third now. Man City are fourth, but they've got I don't know how. I think it's like 50. We've got like 52 or 53, and they've got. Yes, there we go, Jesse Lingard. 1-1. Yeah, it was kind of a weird match because we, like I said, we dominated. It's just we just literally kept going side to side, and we tried crossing it. You know, it didn't work. Obviously, we didn't have Ibrahimovic. We did have Fellaini, but Fellaini just kept. Literally, he was mostly on the outside of the box more than anything inside the box. And literally, I remember a few crosses from Lingard and Valencia on the right hand side. And literally, I think it was only Mkhitaryan inside the box. You know, we had Rashford, we had Martial playing. We should score goals, and it's really annoying about. You know, it's really annoying. Oh my god, they almost scored again. They should have scored that. It's, yeah, like I said, it's really annoying to see these 0-0s at Old Trafford, because I think we've had like 8 or so many draws. 8, yeah, I think it's 8, and it's really annoying because every time we want to see a good win, when we need to win as well, it is very hard for us. Oh my god, I just hit the bar. Yeah, so I mean, it really annoyed me on Saturday. You know, they've got, you know, we've got the talent there to score. Why didn't they not score? I mean, they tried, but we just could not beat that West Brom defense, and they almost scored as well. For, I don't know who shot, but basically De Gea caught it and then hit the bar. And then it was a bit weird. He caught it, then hit the bar, and then he caught it again. It's where, you know, he was basically falling asleep, because he didn't have much to do except from that, really. So yeah, go on, right? So yeah, like I said, there wasn't much to talk about from the weekend against that West Brom side. So obviously we dropped points, so we're still 5th, but we do need to win this weekend. Tonight, I think it's a must-win, because I think Chelsea face Man City. So if Chelsea can beat Man City, you know, we could gain some points on Man City, so who are 4th at the moment, and hopefully Liverpool lose as well, or at least draw. So you know, they drop points, but I don't know who Liverpool got actually. I think they've got it's a weird team, I know that, but Arsenal, I don't know who they've got, so just, you know, hope for they lose. But you know, knowing them, knowing them at the moment, they're drawing and losing, but they did play well against Man City. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so let's talk about Everton. Obviously, Everton are kind of the big side at the moment, who was on form until that Liverpool game, where they pretty much were rubbish. I think that's their first loss for a while, I think, as well, especially on like away or something like that. So it's going to be hard for them. Obviously they've got injuries as well as Man United do. That's why I've kind of gone for, I want to see Pogba back in the team. I want to see Herrera back into the team. I want to see Ibrahimovic back into the team tonight as well. So we've got a bit more fresh. Obviously it's going to be the same centre backs. I think it's going to be the same centre backs as the weekend. Obviously, unless he plays Daley Blind, but I doubt he will play Daley Blind as centre back. So I'll catch it, De Gea, for God's sake. I just fouled him, didn't I? For God's sake. Yeah, so the team I've gone for, obviously I've gone for Rashford on the wing this time instead of, oh, great save. I'm not concentrating in this game. Yeah, I've gone for like Rashford on the wing instead of up front, and then drop Martial, because Martial was poor this weekend. So it's a definite. He must, obviously Ibrahimovic must play. Herrera must play in that midfield, I think, as well. I'm talking of the man. 2-1, great counter attack. Yeah, I think Herrera must play as well as Pogba. I think have them two back. You know, quicken the team, quicken the play up a bit. Obviously, yeah. I mean, he might drop. He might not have Mkhitaryan and might play Carrick again. But Carrick did play all the weekend, so I doubt Carrick will play tonight. But then again, you never know. He might play Fellaini and then have, you know, Pogba as the number 10 maybe, and then have Lingard, because I think Lingard deserves to stay in that squad, because he tried his heart, bless him, but he just could not make anything with that team on Saturday. So drop Martial, bring in Ibrahimovic, obviously have Valencia, because you know Valencia can't do anything without Valencia. Smalling, not Smalling, Bailly and Rojo as centre backs. Obviously De Gea in net, and for left back I've gone for Blind, just because Ashley Young, he did play left back the last couple of games, but I think personally I'd rather have Daley Blind there tonight. So I think with Daley Blind, I know he's not that fast as the centre back, well, as the left back, but I think it'll either be Daley Blind or Darmian. We also should talk about Luke Shaw. What Mourinho said about Luke Shaw on Sunday, basically, you know, saying that he's not up to par with all the other people's training, even though he's in the squad tonight. So you never know. He might start tonight's game, and hopefully, you know, maybe that public like announcement about about Luke Shaw, about Mourinho talk about Luke Shaw. Maybe that's, you know, aggregate, like, you know, made him angry, and, you know, wants him to play a bit, you know, bit quicker, a bit everything. You know, the Luke Shaw we Man United fans know. So it's gonna be interesting if he does play him. If he does play him, that's good. But I think it will be either Blint or Darmian personally, and then he'll be on the bench. But yeah, I mean, he's only playing because he's probably only going to be on the bench because, you know, we've got injuries anyway. So I don't know. Obviously, let's talk Everton. They've got Lukaku. I think they've got a couple of injuries themselves. Obviously Ross Barkley as well. But defensive, I think they've got, like I said, they've got a couple of injuries themselves, and it's basically, I think the Everton boss said that he's basically going to have the same squad for when it was against Liverpool anyway, so it might be the same 11. That's a free kick or penalty? Oh, it's a penalty. Okay, 90th minute penalty. I actually thought that was on the outside, but maybe not. Probably Ibrahimovic. Yep. So Ibrahimovic to finish the game off. Oh, he saved it, but we scored anyway. So 3-1. Yeah. So for my score prediction against Everton, I think, I mean, it's going to be tough. I think if we can get a cheeky 1-0 victory, Ibrahimovic to score, I'll be happy. But even if a 2-0 victory, I'll be happy. But if we lose or draw, it is definitely drop points again, which we cannot at the moment. Cannot drop points. So yeah, so score prediction, I'm going to go for 1-0 Man United, Ibrahimovic to score on his return from his suspension, and then maybe, I don't know, Pogba might assist. I don't know. So there we go, full time. Yeah, so I won 3-1 in this game, but I think it will be 1-0 or something like that. It might be a boring match, you know. Everton might just come out and, you know, basically do what West Brom will do, you know, sit back and just let us attack and then go on a counter attack or something like that. Yeah, so score prediction 1-0. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. So right, I'm going. Bye.